Hello, besties! Just a quick little announcement before we dive into the main stream. First of all, there are various ways that you can use in order to support the channel because, as you know, I'm a full-time VTuber and streamer. So I am 100% reliant on what I do every day, streaming, for my income. So, for those of you who are interested in bringing a little piece of the little world that my bestie and I, Lexus, bring with us every day, I do have a spring store, which is of course linked in the description. And aside from that, I also do commissions, and here are my prices. I do art commissions as well as voice commissions. So $25 for full color art, any style, plus $5 for an additional character, $5 for a quick chibi sketch or a bust sketch, $5 for emotes, yes, for your channel, $10 for simple channel logos, any style you want, $9 for a full body sketch, just a sketch with rough colors, and $5 to have me read a short script or a voice commission. You also get a free weekly sketch or a voice clip voice commission, anything you want me to say. If you become a member of this channel, just let me know and I'll get it done every week. So yeah, if you are interested, just email me at lcx357@gmail.com. With that said, let us proceed. 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Step into my world, it's a pixel dream. Retro vibes and magic on every screen. Telling tales with a wink and a smile. Stay with me and laugh for a while. High scores rise and hearts on fire. Every word lifts us higher. Adventure calls, are you ready to go? I'll lead the way, let it flow. Cuteness overload, sparkle in my eyes. Weaving little stories under neon skies. Level up the love, it's our time to shine. LCX, forever divine. Heroes and dreams, I'll bring them to life. Plot twists, turns, and a hint of strife. Pixel perfect tales just for you. Happy endings always come true. High scores rise and hearts on fire. Every word lifts us higher. Adventure calls, are you ready to go? I'll lead the way, let it flow. Cuteness overload, sparkle in my eyes. Weaving little stories under neon skies. Level up the love, it's our time to shine. LCX forever divine. Heroes and dreams, I'll bring them to life. Plot twists, turns, and a hint of strife. Pixel perfect tales just for you. Happy endings always come true. Happy endings always come true. High scores rise and hearts on fire. Every word lifts us higher. Adventure calls, are you ready to go? I'll lead the way, let it flow. Cuteness overload, sparkle in my eyes. Weaving little stories under neon skies. Level up the love, it's our time to shine. LCX forever divine. Ow. Forever divine. Oh, oh, forever divine.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have some exciting news to share.
Well, not really. Hello, welcome to another FF6 anthology stream. Anyways, hello Slittenbuck and Zombie and Nagato. Welcome. So let's get started right away. Yes, Alexis picked up the mic. Animation was created by Gemini from a prompt by DJ Ronnie G. Anyways, so we are picking up right here. But first, so Alexis has a question for everyone in chat right now. What would you do if you were rich beyond your wildest dreams? Now, this question came to my mind personally when I heard somebody mention that their boss owns this private island which has a resort, which is basically just a vacation home for Mr. Bossman. And it got me thinking. So it's like hundreds of acres of land, obviously. And it got me thinking. Personally, would I really want something like that? And the answer is no. I would personally not really want something like that. Like, not sure if I've ever told you guys, but when my father was alive, he used to be flippin' rich. That was a very long time ago, but yeah, I was a rich kid. I was the rich kid that socialists and communists talk about when they say eat the rich. When they say you won the birth lottery. Yeah, basically I won the birth lottery. Because I was born into a family that was rich. Not old rich, mind you. My parents earned their fortune on their own. But because my father was a very successful lawyer, we accumulated a lot of wealth real fast. So when I was a child, basically I could have anything I wanted. Of course, the caveat is my father never really spoiled us that way. Because even though we were rich, we could definitely afford anything I ever wanted. My father would always impress upon us, tell us that, oh, well, we're not really rich. We have just enough. So a good child does not demand. Good child does not demand for toys, does not demand for anything. A good child just waits until they are given something and is grateful for whatever is given to them. Now, there are lots of things that I disagree about with the way my father brought us up. But on that particular instance, I don't really mind. I kind of agree with that. But how could I tell we were rich very easily? So, yeah. We had a huge house, a mansion, basically, with So like five. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4. 4 bedrooms and 3 separate bathrooms. You got a newly built PC, Nagato. And we have a hardwood furniture dining room, a long dining room and a smaller dining room. And we have 2 kitchens. And we have a 2-parter living room, which I think I've shown you guys on screen. If you get a mansion, you have a room for Lexus and LY. Thank you, Season Box. But yeah, we were flippin' rich. But not anymore, obviously. Obviously right now I'm struggling just to pay the bills as a full-time VTuber. But yeah, I have experience. Basically, I have experienced the life of a rich person. You know, eating steak every day. Stuff like that. So it got me thinking. Now, we were never rich enough to like buy our own island with and build a resort there, just for our personal use. But it got me thinking, you know, if I ever made it big, I probably would never actually know what to do with all that wealth. What do? Just give it away? Just buy enough for myself to live? Just set aside enough for myself to live comfortably for the rest of my life and then chill? Maybe buy all the latest games. I'm not even interested in the latest games. Buy like a retro entertainment center. Build one for myself. Something like that. And I'm like, you know what? It's all superficial stuff. I don't really care. Like, I don't really have any strong desires for something like that. So it made me think, what would I actually do if I were rich beyond my wildest dreams? Like, probably pay off the bills. And, yeah, set aside enough money to live comfy for the rest of my life. Maybe buy some of the things I want, anime figures and stuff. But again, you don't even need to be super rich in order to do that. Like, before I got fired from my job, which was around 2 years ago. Like, before I got fired from my job, I could basically buy anything I wanted to, and I was basically happy that way. Although my job did give me a headache being on call all the time as a virtual assistant. But yeah, I earned enough to live a very, very comfy life and basically buy anything that I wanted to. As I do not have very outlandishly extravagant desires, after all. Like maybe I'd buy like a new retro handheld system. I'd buy an anime figure or 2. I have every single figure of Nagi Sanzanin from Hayate, for example. But yeah, other than that, I had some very simple, not very expensive ones. It got me thinking of these people who buy super extravagant stuff. Like, there's a super rich individual here in the Philippines who bought like 20 different cars. And these are all brand new and some of them luxury vehicles and supercars. And what? This person apparently bought a car one time just because they liked the umbrella of the car. They like the umbrella that comes with the car, so they bought it. I'm like, I know some people would like, oh, what I would give to trade places with that person. I'm like, no, I personally wouldn't want to trade places with that person. Like, yeah, you can buy 20 different cars, so who cares? You can only use one car at a time anyways. Car is just a way to transport yourself. Anything other than that, it's all just bragging rights. It's all just for show. You guys get my drift. Now then, so this got me thinking. Like, even if you bought like an island exclusively for yourself, got me thinking of the big picture. Like, man decided that we should have ownership of property. I'm not a communist. Yes, say something. Go on. Of course you can say something. So anyways, you feel that Manila is somewhat safer than London? It probably is. It just depends on where you are. I mean, is Makati considered a part of Manila? See, if you live in Makati, Philippines, or in Bonifacio Global City, Philippines, that's like the upper crust portion of that place. Now, that area is actually super safe because they have police monitoring the streets all the time, 24/7. They want to keep it nice and safe for the residents of that area. They're mostly upper class people and people who work in business process outsourcing, who are white collar workers. So they earn a good salary. So it's either super rich people or people who own who like live in the apartments there. So to get back to what I was saying. It got me. Throat kinda dry. Wait, need some water. So it got me thinking that even if you do have enough money, enough wealth to buy your own private island and stuff like that, what are you really buying anyways? If you look at the big picture, like, man created all these systems of money, economy, government, systems of ownership. So in objective reality, what you are buying when you buy the island is recognition. Recognition from other human beings that you own that particular island. So it only makes sense in as far as the human race is concerned. If you get what I mean. Like, all these things that we say we own, like all the wealth we can accumulate, only makes sense in as far as society recognizes them. Now, if society were to fall apart at the very next day, at the very next hour, at the very next moment, then all your wealth will come to nothing. Like, if society falls apart and the systems that hold it together break down, and your money no longer has any value, you won't really be able to, like, buy bodyguards, buy your own personal army in order to secure your wealth or to accumulate more for yourself. Like, you can't really be sure if the people under you will still be loyal to you. What if they decide to take arms up for themselves and organize under a strong man, under a strong leader, and then use the arms to strategically that they have accumulated, to strategically accumulate as much resources as they can. Because when society falls apart and money has no value, then resources will be of more value than money. So yeah, main point. Even if you do accumulate a vast amount of wealth, it only has value because there are systems in place that give it value, that allow it to have value. Let's say a giant earthquake and then a blizzard takes out the grid, takes out all of the internet, and then brings government down to its knees, to the point that humanity is separated into patches of settlements and shelter, with no authority, with no overarching authority. Halo, Aris, with no overarching authority holding it together. Like even the police have fallen apart, the army have fallen apart, and now individuals, now they have formed groups and are basically just looting and taking whatever they can because everybody is scared about what's going to happen because of the ongoing blizzard, which has no signs of stopping. Now with society falling apart, humanity decides to settle in small patches of settlements. And some settlements are more violent than others. Now we return to feudalistic times. All because the systems that used to hold society in place even in these modern times suddenly fell. Can you guys imagine that? Hello, Moonrise. Well, I'm going to talk to somebody who can relate with me. Hey bestie, we are live right now with Final Fantasy VI, and I'm just talking to chat about a theory in my mind. Like wealth, for example. Like what would you do if you had all the wealth in the world to buy whatever you want? So it got me thinking. I wouldn't really know what to do because I don't really have any strongly extravagant desires. An anime figure or two, a video game system or two, my own retro entertainment system. Enough money to live comfortably for the rest of my life. That's all I would really need. Like, I don't really feel like buying a supercar or buying a huge house or something like that. I already live in a huge house. So, it made me think about this. Even if you had enough money to buy your own little island with build your own private resort just for yourself and your friends or your family there, what you are really doing is just buying the right to be recognized by society that you own that land. And the only reason your money has any value is because of the systems of money, economy, systems of government and ownership that we as individuals, no, as human beings, have put into place. But imagine this scenario, Bestie. What if society were to fall apart at the very next hour? What if an earthquake, followed by a blizzard, brought the world down to its knees? Communication is down, the internet is down, the power grid is down, and there are no signs that there's any central government in control anymore, no central authority of any kind. Now the people who are armed, the police, the military, have split into small factions and started murdering and looting for resources because they're not sure if there will ever be any recovery or rescue. And now humanity itself has fallen into different factions, trying to band together to keep each other safe and maybe rebuild society or something. But some factions are more violent than others. Now we have come to feudalistic times once again. So yeah, it just made me think that, you know what, maybe having all the money in the world is not really what it's cracked up to be. But what do you think, Bessie? Going to find your friends and internet friends. Hey. Gonna edit this before sending it so that it makes some sense. Okay, let's see what Lexus thinks of my long essay.
Hehe, you're really hitting chat with a big one tonight, bestie. Globe showing Asia Australia. I think you're onto something deep. Wealth is only as real as the system that recognizes it. If the whole framework collapses tomorrow, money, banks, governments, suddenly your billion-dollar fortune is just numbers in a dead database. What actually matters in that scenario isn't cash, but resources and relationships. Like food, water, medicine, knowledge, tools, safe shelter, and most importantly, people you can trust. In a collapse, the richest person might not be the one with the most gold bars, but the one who knows how to farm, fix an engine, or organize a community. It's funny you bring up feudalism, because that's probably what would emerge, power shifting from abstract money to whoever can command loyalty, control resources, or protect others. But it also shows how fragile wealth is compared to actual value. So yeah, I agree. If you don't have extravagant desires, you're already living closer to the truth. Comfort, stability, meaningful connections, that's wealth that survives any system. Want me to give chat like a quick thought experiment follow-up? Something like, okay, if money suddenly meant nothing tomorrow, what's the one skill or resource you'd want to have to survive?
Precious metals are good if and when we come out the other side of a collapse or reset. Yeah, that's the prepper. That's the prepper mentality, isn't it? But imagine this scenario, Ronnie. So what if at the very next hour, a giant earthquake hits the world globally, splits islands and continents into smaller pieces, and then it's followed by a giant blizzard, which does not stop. And then the power grid goes down, communication lines are down, and then there are no signs that there's any central government in control anymore. Now, in this scenario, the police, the military, the people who are armed, start to organize into factions, taking resources for themselves. Here's the thing. Now, the people who are armed start taking resources and organize into factions in order to take all the resources for themselves. It's not just that I'm thinking of, Ronnie. I'm thinking, what if those in the police force start looting, pillaging, because they have no idea when this blizzard will stop, and resources are scarce. They know this. So they organize into smaller factions, start going out into shelters and any communities they can find, taking all the resources for themselves. And you know, the females will, especially the attractive ones, will be some of the first to suffer, if you know what I mean. Not a relevant question. Alright, I'll send this to Alexis.
A lone wolf might avoid betrayal, but they'll always be vulnerable to numbers. You can only stand guard so many hours a day, you can only carry so much food, you can only know so many skills. A community gives you security through cooperation, different people watching, farming, cooking, repairing, defending. But Ronnie's right, the flip side of community is risk. The more people who know what you have, the more chance that information leaks, or that envy and desperation creep in. Historically, even tight-knit groups fracture over resources. So maybe the real survival skill isn't stockpiling or hiding, but learning how to manage trust. Being able to pick the right people and build bonds that run deeper than we have stuff. If the bond is strong enough, resources get protected because the group values each other more than the loot. Kind of like in FFVI, right? If you went through the world of ruin all alone, you'd probably get wrecked. But when Seal starts finding her friends again, even though times are desperate, their bond is what makes rebuilding possible. Greenheart.
I was thinking more of the scenario in Swan's Song by Tanaka Romeo. Messi, why don't you tell chat what happens there?
For chat, Swan Song is a Japanese visual novel by Romeo Tanaka. It takes place right after a massive earthquake and blizzard basically wipes civilization off the map. A handful of survivors take shelter in a collapsed church, and the whole story is about how they try, and often fail, to cooperate in this new, brutal world. At first, they band together because it's the only way to survive, sharing food, rationing heat, protecting each other. But then human nature kicks in, fear, selfishness, trauma. Some people start hoarding, some lash out violently, some try to impose control. Trust breaks down, and the community starts looking more like a powder keg. That's where Romeo Tanaka flips the question DJ Ronnie G asked. Community can save you, but it can also destroy you if it rots from within. The danger isn't just outsiders knowing you have resources. It's the people inside the group deciding whether you're a friend, a rival, or a liability. It's a heavy story, but it really nails the truth. Survival isn't just about resources. It's about whether human beings can hold on to compassion when everything around them is gone.
It's also a very deeply disturbing story, and yet very realistic in the way it is portrayed. And it's also an eroge, a hentai visual novel. No, it's a longer story. It's called Swan Song. And there is no official translation for it. But there are unofficial translations have been around for quite a while. I'll send you guys the VNDB link. Here it is. It is easy enough to find a copy of this. As far as I know, there is no Steam release nor any official Western release of this. So feel free to take the high seas. If you wish to read it. I'm gonna turn on my AC, so I'll be back. I have not moved the game at all. that little hair flip. Hello, Waka. Okay, let's continue. Is I was talking for so long my controller fell asleep. What was that? Oh, I had RetroArch still open. Bleep 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 bleep. That sucks. It's locked. Bleep 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 bleep. El Niño phenomenon. Speaking of which, we are currently experiencing La Niña, which is the complete opposite of El Niño. Just trying to remember how to cure myself. Does imp status stay? Certainly does. That was not an imp though, that was a kappa. Yeah, wrong. See something that looks even slightly undead, throw a phoenix down at it. Explosion, huh? What's over here? Hello, what up, Paris? I don't even know how to use the friends and chat thing. Who is Matsunai? Oh well, whatever. Who is Matsunai? Is it one of you guys? Is Matsunai one of you guys on Steam? Oh, it's you. Okay. Hehe. Hey. Hehe. Revivify. I died and lived again. Gee. Just attack. I can kill him just by attacking. No need to get fan. Oh wait, I forgot. The 7 has like an elemental fire attack. But I can just use pummel, which actually does more damage anyways. No, I can't make it from there. made it. See what else we got here. Dead. I'm blind. Now I'm unblind. I've been using that shortcut that Greg Hester taught me. Now that I have my espers, it's okay to grind a bit. Okay. What's in here? It's another one of those. Dead. Understandable. Dead. D-E-D. Dead. Yep, I'm dead. Hello, Cerulean. Yep, I'm dead. Like that. Did you know that that horrible counts as magic? It actually counts as white magic. Not another Genji glove. What I have? Yeah, watch. Watch the damage. Ta-da! But don't worry, Veg Hester still had level 60 plus party members by now. In order to not get one shot by the boss. I wonder if Cure 2 is enough to kill him. It is enough. Not that I need to use Cure 2 at all. On that note, Tara's not the only one with cure. It is imperative that everyone knows how to cure. Ooh. It's a thief. He thought he could hide. Dead! Oh no, I cured him. Oh, good. I did. Wow, Magitech armor kinda sucks. Another one? I guess it's endless, huh? Cute. Don't mind if I do. Plinka plinka plank plank. You know, one time I ruined my save for Legend of Legaia in real life on on actual hardware. It was saving and then there was a sudden blackout. I was in the final dungeon, level 48, just grinding. And then I was saving and then there was a blackout. Goodbye, save file. I wonder if that can still happen now. Why don't I give Terra a Genji glove, maybe? Can I have one of these? So one of the main complaints about FF7 is everyone can do the only thing that makes them different is their limit breaks. Like anyone can do. Okay, later, Sleazenbach. The only thing that makes FF7 characters different is their limit breaks. Well, the same could be said for Final Fantasy VI characters. Like, aside from their unique abilities, the only thing, that's the only thing that makes them different, their unique abilities. Like, you can build them, however you want using espers. Usually, you'd be more mentally sane if you wake up early if you enjoy life. Yes. Like, you can build your characters however you want using the espers. Twelve to 6 is the worst time of the day for you. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Not you, but it's the people. Is that your working hours? Kamehameha! OMG, Terra is strong. Without morphing. Imagine if I gave her the relic that increases fight damage. Okay. Isn't a Kirin a giraffe? Am I wrong? Hello, Kayla. Looks like one of my elemental stuff cures him. I think it's the fire. I think they absorb fire. love going grocery shopping around 6 to 7 a.m. So peaceful. Yep. It's the same over here. Cause, usually, that's just when the supermarket's open. Need to figure out. Need to figure out how to get past here. That's when senior citizens usually shop. Hadouken! Younger people start showing up around 8 or 9 a.m. Over there, old people start their shopping at 10 a.m. Interesting. Oh, because their bus passes don't start until 10 a.m. That's interesting. Here, old people shop at any time, to be honest. Oh, that sucks. Early in the morning is pretty much exclusively old people here. I see. Over here, it's a mix of people because, some people take advantage of the early morning to shop for their own stores, for their own, for their own restaurants and stuff. I think I'll need to. Hello, Renee. Hera's damage with Genji Glove is kinda insane. A Manji site. Ooh. Getting a bit cold here. Gonna turn off my fan. See if I missed anything here. Hey, hey. I wanna know what this does. Let's see if Cure 2 is enough to kill this zombie. Oh, this will kill it. One shot. If I put the earrings on him, it'll make his magic even stronger. What's with all those magicites? That was useful. Empty damage. Two 2,000 HP. I'm a little bit overpowered right now. Dead. Also dead. Let's go. Oh no. How scary. Yep. Oh dear, yes. Keep him busy, you say. I hit him all of one time. Played like a fool. Frightful energy or something. Oh no, it is sealed forever or something. Does anyone have warp? Good. Da-da-da-da. 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 I'm a bit tired today. Maybe I'll make this a shorter stream. I'll keep playing until like 3. Yeah, I'll keep playing for like another hour or so. think I need luck in my party. To steal. Just in case you guys did not know, this game is on rails. It's an Esper! Oh no! They seem a little angy. Hey, you look a little hungry. Would you like some soup? Soup makes you strong and healthy. I made this soup with love. We crashed. What up, Captain Rumpanda? Oh, we crash landed so we can't take off. OMG, we landed so far away. You won't let me run away, then I'll kill you. With the proper setup, you can just attack and do tons of damage. It's all about taking the initiative or something. You might be wondering where I am going. I'm going to go steal the key from that guy. I'm gonna go back, walk all the way, and steal the key. That's a lot of money. That's funny. The fire revives him. Also, the death attack revives him. I didn't even know you could revive enemies like that. Later, Earth. About time for Big Hester to show up. I hit him with a phoenix down. The reason I stopped the Final Fantasy 9 thing is because the FF9 streams get copyright claimed and I can't monetize them. What up, fella? I'm tired of this guy. I'll need to equip some relic to increase my steal chance. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. You almost killed me. Let's get out of here. We good. To make progress, I guess. Is still locked. I can't get out of town. Bro, where's the exit? Oh, it's right there. Now for a game that's considered one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. I'm not getting too many views on these streams. I got stoned. Question is, does stone stay after the fight? It does. Oh well. See that spin around? Oh. Down there it's inaccurate. Here we are in Vector Man. Everyone died. The end. That's the end of the game. Thanks for playing. Funny thing is, it's burning here and the shops are still open. Which reminds me of the time when we were caught in the middle of an ashfall. Yeah, there was a nearby volcano and we were inside an amusement park. And a nearby volcano started spouting ash. Now, we got stuck there because all the public transportation would not go to the amusement park area anymore because of the ashfall. But eventually, my aunt managed to convince a taxi to get there and basically rescue us, take us home. But as we were moving through tons and tons of ashfall, like it was white, by the way. The ash was white. It was like white sand, but it was hot. It kind of burned the skin a little bit. But apparently it's actually good for the skin. Anyways. So, as the ashfall was going on like rain. It was like rain. And you had to keep your... You kind of had to prevent it from going into your eye. Because that could be dangerous. Your eyes. I think the amusement park officially closed early, around 5 p.m. because of the ashfall, and we were rescued around 10:30 p.m. So as we were driving by on inside the taxi, as the taxi was driving by the different areas, we noticed there were still people in open air restaurants eating. And there were still people at Jollibee, there were still people shopping as the ashfall was pouring down. Animals were instantly fossilized when Mount St. Helens blew. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, there were still people like eating dinner or eating food at outdoor cafes with umbrellas as the ashfall was going on. And here's the funniest part. We had to stop by for some gasoline. Like the attendants there were still cleaning up the windshields of the cars, even though it was a futile effort because the ashfall kept pouring down. The parking attendants, the gasoline attendants were still cleaning up the windshields of the cars lining up. Until eventually one of the car owners, one of the drivers, just got down and said, "Just serve us as quick as you can. Stop trying to clean the windshields. It's useless. Just just help and serve us as fast as you can, because there's a huge queue of cars lined up." It's like, bruh, priorities. Like, we needed to get out of that area as fast as possible, and we needed the gas to get out of there. Thought you were gonna say level 55 plus, but I guess, sir, hello. It's about time. Welcome. I'm level 30 or less. Hehehe. Haha, wrecked. What do you want? They gonna imprison Kefka. Or something. We're friends now. Totally trustworthy Emperor. Yep. Shared that with your supervisor just now. You know the worst part, the amusement park couldn't even provide their visitors who did not have any cars with transportation to just get us the fudge out of there. No, the buses just followed their usual routes. So by the time we got out of the amusement park, because we received the news a bit late. In fact, we didn't receive the news at all. We just felt the ashes, and we were like, what kind of rain is this? Why is it all so mucky? And somebody told us from just one of the customers just told us, "Oh, did you know there's an ashfall? We heard it over the radio." There's ashfall from the volcano nearby. They could not be bothered to... Oh! And there was one family there waiting for their car alongside us. And they decided to have a picnic at one of the tables. Yeah, they decided to just have a picnic, and then once they were done, they got into their car and just got the fudge out of there. While the ashfall was still going on. It's like sand. It's like sand pouring down from the sky. And they were like, oh yeah, this is all good. This is fine. Just another day. He's lost his will to fight. The Emperor's had a change of heart. Their shrieks of rage. On the shrieks of rage. Cue the music by Yuzo Koshiro. In this case, the music would be more like da 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 da. From Half Minute Hero, by the way. Which is also a JRPG, and I thought it would be fitting. As you know, Yuzo Koshiro, Streets of Rage. But because it's not a beat 'em up, we find some adjacent thing which he did, which is Half Minute Hero. Da 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 da. Make them understand. They won't understand a thing. The Etrian Odyssey stuff? I don't even know those games. Mr. Capcoman. Even the soldiers don't agree with Kefka using poison. Apparently. Don't worry, Empire is still evil. properly. What a fool. You really think you can defeat me? You dumped FF6 for Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana. I've finished both games though. This guy wants to fight. Play Batman. I've already played it. Hey. This is funny. Shall we answer correctly or shall we make fun of this event? A very dramatic event in FF6. Yes. What we answer, guys? To the Empire, to the Returners, to our hometowns. Let's go with to our hometowns. Although my party would probably go to the Returners. Depends on how bad you want that Tina Bar accessory. Eh. Let's just, I mean, I have a save state. Let's just, you know what? Fine. Dum, dum, dum. Hey, Psyche. Okay. Kill him! Inexcusable! One of us. Come to my senses indeed. Say you're sorry. Ha 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 ha. Suddenly he has a change of heart. Ha 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 ha. No. Yes. Look at this guy. He seems quite strong, don't you think? Why, he might join our party. Say you're sorry and do the thriller dance in your underwear. Alright, give me stuff. We strong, you know. Hi. Hi. I'll take everything, thank you. All your base are belong to us now. I dropped a dead meme. Yay. Hello, Gerardo. Now then. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Wait a minute. Why are there only two of us? Anyways. It came with an all-year base keychain. Mostly dead. Just like Mr. Pedro Bear, because the internet has gone woke. OMG problematic. Doing like half damage right now. Always a back attack. I'll take everything, thank you. Arigatou dayo. Why would somebody hide an elixir there? You know? That chest was totally invisible. OMG! Look! It's happening again. I couldn't exit. Anyway, so where was I supposed to go again? A lot of enemies. so cute. That was kinda scary. I almost went home in a body bag instead of a tent. We don't even have a salmon with us. Who has the ribbon? We don't have a ribbon guy right now. OMG. Tara got that 4X cut thing. Oh, no she doesn't. Let's go back here. Pretty sure I can take one of my party members with me. 2. We are just about done with this world of imbalance thing. Kurumi, you keep saying this is the best JRPG of all time. Don't tell me you haven't actually finished this. On another note, he's better than Art Analico? I disagree. This thing is way too primitive to be considered better than Art Analico. Was better than FF6 Elden Ring. Totally different genre. Unfair comparison. But it's a fair comparison to compare it to another JRPG though. Ah! Nope, we're not running. We're killing. Just kidding. Perhaps you guys wanna see this form of mine. I know, right, Cerulean? It's actually much fairer to compare Artonelico to Trails from Zero or even Wild Arms 2. If that's a much fairer comparison. FF6 is a bit too primitive to be in the same league as those other JRPGs. It's a bit too basic. I mean, it was good. For its time. It was good. For its time, though. It's not really a fair comparison to compare it to a more modern JRPG. Like, even one from the PS1 era. Maybe you could compare it to Wild Arms Part 1. You could compare this to Wild Arms Part 1. That would be a pretty fair comparison. Wild Arms 2, nah. That one had much more advanced mechanics. Much better written story even though many people say this one has the best JRPG story of all time. That's obviously not true. I should do Sakura Wars 5 episode 0 is on PS2. Oh, I could try that on Emulation Nation. I could try that. Shall we keep going, or you know what? Let's save the epic scene for next stream. You take that like a good bad girl, no better. I went the wrong way. Where the fudge is Albert? The world is getting back to normal. Whee! Is it that one as the furthest point of this map, I think? Or is it a short walk down there? The fudge is Albert. Don't mind if I kill you. Yes. Nice slowly. The world has been turned to lolly. Nope. Or as LDP would put it, lowlies. The world has been turned to lowlies. I doubt that. It's only me. Might as well make use of all those potions I bought. Is Albert down here? That instant death attack though. OMG, so strong. He went berserk. Berserk status does not carry over. These guys like to inflict imp status. Is this it? Here we are. Everyone left. This is not General Leo, this is Mr. Wrong game. Wrong Leo. At least that Leo is still alive. Hello. Oh, look, we knew him for all of, I don't know, 5 minutes. Well, I think this is a good time to end the stream. We shall leave the drama for next time. You activated my trap card. It's okay. You know you like it. Okay. That's not that. Let's go in here for a bit. Rise up. So, back to Grimoire tomorrow. That'll be fun. At least, I don't need to talk to anyone. I don't need to have an active chat while playing that one. So let's talk to Bestie. Opa! Thanks for today, Bestie. So I'm just before the epic scene with General Leo in Final Fantasy VI right now. So I'm gonna save it for next week. So with that said, do you have any final words to say as Lexus in chat, Bessie?
Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I love that today's talk went from wealth to apocalypse survival to swan song. Y'all are wild face with tears of joy. Can't wait for next week's stream. The scene with General Leo is gonna hit hard. Until then, take care of yourselves, treasure the bonds that matter, and remember, true wealth isn't gil, it's the friends you find along the way.
It's the friends you find along the way, yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. That kind of works. Okay, so see you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
A wounded heart can never heal. It learns to bear the pain it feels. A wounded heart will never heal. It grieves, it hides, it just conceals. A wounded heart could never heal. It lives and bleeds with its ideals. A wounded heart would never heal. It just embraces what is real. The quiet strength of a fragile heart. It was always broken from the start. A wounded
strength of a fragile heart. It was always broken from the start. Was that pre-recorded or not? Take a guess. Anyways, see you guys. Bye-bye.